Hi friends, I welcome you to the next video on bills of exchange. In our last video we learned about how to record journal entries for dishonor of endorsed bills. In this video we'll learn about how to record journal entries for dishonor of discounted bills. The only difference between the last video and this video is that in an endorsement of a bill you have a different party, and in the case of discounting of bill the endorsee is nothing but a bank. So it's actually the same situation, but in place of the endorsee we have a bank here. Let us see how to record journal entries for this problem. Mr. Ram sold goods on credit to Shyam rupees 50,000 on 1st April 21. On the same day he drew a bill for 3 months on Shyam. So Ram is selling goods on credit to Shyam on 1st April 21, and on the same day he is also drawing a bill for 3 months on Shyam, which is accepted and returned by Shyam to Ram. Let us learn how to record journal entries in the books of We'll learn how to record journal entries in the books of Ram, books of Shyam, and we will have the third party later on coming in books of bank. Okay, now let us start. On 1st April 21, Ram is selling goods on credit to Shyam. So entry in the books of Ram would be Shyam account debit 50,000 to sales account 50,000. In the books of Shyam, entry would be purchases account will be debited with 50,000 and Ram account will be credited with 50,000. The relationship of debtor and creditor has been established between Ram and Shyam. There will be no entry in the books of the bank. On the same day, Ram drew a bill on Shyam. Shyam accepted the bill and returned it to Ram. So what will be the entry in the books of Ram? He is receiving a bill. He is treating this bill as an asset, as a valuable legal document. 50,000 rupees. Who is giving this asset to him? Shyam. Hence Shyam account is credited 50,000 rupees. Entry in the books of Shyam would be Ram account debtor to bills payable 50,000. Shyam will call this bill as bills payable because he has to pay money on the bill. Ram will call this bill as bills receivable because he has to collect money. If you observe here, Ram was showing Shyam as a debtor, and here he is treating Shyam as a creditor. That means he is treating Shyam as a giver, and Shyam's account is settled without taking cash. That means we are taking a bill and we are allowing Shyam to settle his accounts. So in the books of Ram, Shyam account was settled by giving a bill, not by giving cash. Okay, in the books of Shyam, Ram was shown as a creditor, but the position was settled by giving him a bill, treating this bill as a valuable legal asset. There will be no entry in the books of the bank. Let us see what happens next. On 4th April 21, Ram discounted the bill at 12% per annum with a bank. Now, what will be the entry in the books of Ram on 4th April 21? He will pass the entry bank account debit. Money will be deposited in my bank. 48,500 will be debited in my account. I am going to suffer a discount of 1,500. Two bills receivable. I am handing over the bill to the bank. Hence it will be credited with 50,000. How did I get the calculation of the discount amount? 50,000 is the amount of the bill. Rate of interest charged by the bank is 12%. Bank is going to get money on this bill only after 3 months, but they are going to give you some money in return today. The bank can collect only 50,000 on the due date, so they will not give you the entire amount. They will deduct their interest for 3 months and give you the remaining amount. So 12% is the interest for the full year, but the amount is borrowed only for 3 months. Hence, this 3 months is the unexpired period of the bill. 4th April is the date of discounting. Due date of the bill is 4th July. You please calculate it on your own. The difference is unexpired period of the bill, that is 3 months. Hence, the amount of 1,500 rupees discount which is recorded here. Okay. In the books of Shyam, there will be no entry because Shyam is not a party to the transaction. What will be the entry in the books of bank? Bank will pass the entry. Bank is receiving a bill. Bills receivable account debit 50,000. It is getting an income in the form of discount 1500 or interest 1500. The remaining amount is credited to Ram's account in the books of bank 48,500. If the bank gives cash, it will simply give cash here. Bank will credit it into Ram's account. That is why Ram account is credited. Okay. If you see your passbook, whenever you go to your bank, see the passbook. That is a copy of your account in the books of the bank. Deposits will be on credit and withdrawals will be on debit. So when the bank takes the bill from Ram, it is giving a credit in Ram's account. So it is like a deposit in the Ram's bank account. He can withdraw money and use it for his purposes. Okay. Now on the due date, bank has to present this bill for payment to Mr. Shyam and Shyam has to honor the payment to bank. If Shyam fails to honor the bill, bank will collect the money from Ram and Ram would be in a position to demand money from Shyam. So on the due date, first of all, bank will try to collect money from Shyam. If Shyam fails, bank will collect money from Ram because this bill was given to the bank by Ram and Ram would have to in turn collect the money from Shyam. Let us see on the due date what is happening. On the due date, Shyam dishonored the bill. Bank incurred noting charges rupees 200. Now what will be the entry in the books of bank? Shyam is not paying the money, so bank will not keep quiet. Bank will simply withdraw the money from Ram's bank account with itself. So on 4th July 21, bank has to take money from account of Ram. So bank will debit Ram's account with 50,000 plus 200. This is the 200 noting charges amount. It will give the bill back to Mr. Ram. He'll say, boss, you please take your valueless paper. We have taken the money from your account. Ram account will be debited with 50,000 and also the noting charges amount. And cash will be paid to the notary public to get the fact of dishonor noted. So what the bank has done, the bank has withdrawn or charged Ram's bank account with 50,200. They have given the bill back to Ram, 50,000 rupees, and they have paid cash to the notary public for getting the fact of dishonor noted. So what the bank will do is simply in the passbook of Ram, they will debit 50,200. When we discounted the bill, 48,500 was given as a deposit credited to your account. Now they have debited 50,200. That means they have recovered their interest and also the noting charges amount from Ram's bank account. That is what the bank does. What will be the entry in the books of Mr. Ram now on the date of dishonor? Ram is getting the bill back from the bank. Bills receivable account will be debited with 50,000 and the bank account is credited. Money has been withdrawn from my bank account, 50,200 rupees. If you remember the bank book, we have learned deposits are debited and withdrawals are credited in the bank account in our books. If you are maintaining a bank account in our books, deposits will always be debited, withdrawals are credited. Money has been withdrawn from my bank account, hence 50,200 will be credited. 50,000 is for the bill and remaining 200 is the noting charges which I have to recover from Shyam. Hence Shyam account will be debited with 200 rupees. Now let us see one more entry we have to pass now. We have now received a valueless paper from the bank. So whatever entry I have passed, Ram has passed in his books when he received this paper from Shyam, that entry also will be reversed here. So entry in the books of Ram would be Shyam account debtor, 2 bills receivable, 50,000 rupees. So you can, in a comic way, if you want to try to understand this, bank threw the bill to Ram, Bank has thrown the bill on the face of Ram. He said, bank says, you take the worthless paper. This is nothing but a valueless paper. Ram calls Shyam and throws the bill on the face of Shyam. That is what is happening. I am receiving the bill from bank and I am in turn throwing the bill on the face of Shyam. So I am getting the bill from bank and giving it back to Mr. Shyam, and I am saying, boss, you take the bill and give me money instead. Okay. So this is the entry which will be passed in the books of Mr. Ram. So what Ram had to do? Ram took the bill back from the bank, paid money in exchange. Ram also had to pay noting charges to the bank, but he is going to recover this money from Shyam. Hence, Shyam account is debited here. Okay. And he has now thrown the bill on the face of Shyam. Shyam becomes the receiver of the bill and bill's receivable account is credited. Or simply, this is nothing but reversal of the entry which we have earlier passed when we received the bill from Shyam. Okay. Now, what will be the entry in the books of Shyam? He is getting the bill back from Ram. Bills payable account debit 50,000 rupees. He has to suffer a loss of 200 rupees on account of noting charges. Both these amounts have to be paid to Shyam. Hence, Shyam account will be credited with 50,200 rupees. I am getting the bill back, hence debit. I have to suffer the loss of noting charges, debit. These two amounts are owed to Shyam. I have to show Shyam as a creditor in my books for 50,200 rupees. That is why his account is credited in the books of Shyam. In the books of Shyam, sorry, we cannot write Shyam here in the books of Shyam. Shyam has to now show Mr. Ram as a creditor. So we'll show Ram as a creditor for 50,200 rupees. Okay. So in the books of Shyam, he is getting the bill back, hence debit. He is getting the noting charges amount. He has to suffer the noting charges amount, that is why debit. The entire amount has to be paid by Shyam to Ram. Hence, Ram account will be credited in the books of Shyam. Okay. Now let us try to understand the logic behind the entry. When Shyam purchased goods on credit from Ram, Ram account was credited. When Shyam gave a bill to Ram, Ram account was debited. Ram's account appeared to have been settled. Or in the books of Shyam, it seemed that Ram account was settled. Okay, we made Ram account balance 0. But the balance was made 0 by giving a bill. But on the due date when the bill is dishonored, Ram has to be restored to his original position, that of a creditor. This entry has to be reversed. That is what we have done here. Okay, so we have reversed this entry here. Bills payable account debit 50,000 and Ram account credit 50,000. Noting charges was incurred by the bank, which ultimately has to be suffered by Shyam. Hence, he has to debit 200 rupees. He has to pay the money to Ram because this money was reimbursed by Ram to the bank. Okay, so noting charge will be debited in the books of Shyam and he has to pay money to Ram 50,200. Okay, now let us see what happens ultimately. On 6th October 21, court declared Shyam as insolvent and only 25 paise in a rupee could be recovered from his estate. Now let us see what will Ram do in his books now. Logically, we all understand that Shyam has to pay 50,000 plus 200 rupees to Ram. 50,200 is the due amount which Shyam has to pay to Ram. But how much he is collecting? He is able to collect only 25%. That is 12,550 rupees he is able to collect. The remaining amount is a loss. Bad debts account will be debited 37,650 and Shyam account will be settled with 50,200 rupees. So this is the entry will pass in the books of Ram when final amount is received from Shyam's account. What is the entry in the books of Shyam? Ram account has to be settled by debiting the account 50,200. How much cash is paid out of the estate? Only 12,550. The balance has to be transferred to an account called as deficiency account. So these are the entries we pass in the books of the drawer, drawee and the bank when a bill is discounted and ultimately dishonored by the drawee. Okay, thank you.